Right, I'm on the silver field, and that says Georgius, and it's looking to the right, and there's Britannia. I think it says 1727, so I think that's a George I, and in quite good condition. Came out as a 13, so perhaps it's been wet. Perhaps now that the some of the bigger stuff has gone off, some of the smaller signals will come out, but I'm very pleased with that. But it's come out in good condition. It's a bit worn, but right, well, nice. Look at that, that's very thin. It's probably not, but that almost looks like a head, like a hand on some kind of like clock in the shape of a human, but probably nothing to do with that. That's a nice little button in the evening sunlight. Look at the detail on that. Yeah. Well, that fella gets on before it's too dark. Well, you might not be able to see it in the twilight. Silverfield strikes again. I've not been on, just stopped for a couple of hours after tea before the dark, and so that's Bunhead, so it's quite a nice piece of shiny silver. And had that George I, I don't know if it's a half pence or not, 1721 my oldest coin. Walking back to the car, I thought I'll just walking, yeah, and thought I'll just dig any loud signal. It was a 27. I thought it'd be a can, but it just seems to be a bit smaller, and there she is, silver again on the silver field. So a bit of deep lead, loud, but that's strange on it, isn't it? Let's have a little look at what we've had. So this has just come out. I think that might be it could be the bottom of like a Stanley knife type thing, but I think it's the bottom of the handle of a toy gun, but I could be wrong. What else have we had? A half pence, the ship type, a penny, 1908, Edward the 7th, is it? Beautiful shaped head, hasn't he? And then I had that little thing out. I thought it was going to be a coin. It was a loud signal. Then had that out, it was loud. I thought it was going to be a coin, but this looks like there's some design on that. Could be something, but probably never going to tell. It's not silver, it's not gold, so hey ho. Practicing low flying. Ukraine, here we come, eh? Playing chase through the clouds now. Tig, you're it. Didn't get me, didn't get me. Right, it's pouring, well, not pouring down with rain, but it's raining. Just had this out. I thought for a minute it was going to be silver, but I think it's copper. But it's an interesting colour. looking to the right, might be, I don't know, it might be George the First, but that's a very interesting colour. Right, you've got to be daft to do this, haven't you? Now you don't often get that. That's a fairly old button, I'm not sure of the exact age, but look, it's still got the thread. So yeah, it's quite interesting. Back on the silver field just before it goes dark. That's a nice old key. Is that complete, or is there a bit snapped off? It's not straight at the top, so I'm guessing some of it's snapped. I mean, it's filling up. This is a silver field. I'm just on the spot where I had 2 shilling and a half crown, and I've had a lounge signal, and oh, well, that's handy. Is this is another shilling, I think. Oh no, oh no, look at that. Who's that? Oop. That's a, oof. Is that, who is it? Is it George the Third or George the Fourth or something? So that's older, but that's nice. I've not had one of them. Oh yes, silver field strikes again. Good God, look at that. Bit worn. Oh, what a beauty. Well, you can put up with not finding hammered if you're finding stuff like this, can't you? Wowzer. I am very pleased with that. It's going to be dark soon, but look how thick his neck is. Whew. Right. Well, it's nearly dark again. I'm going to have to come on here earlier. Silver again. Queen Victoria, 6pence. And I'm sure I had well, it was a signal a bit like a silver 6pence, but I couldn't get it out in the water. My pinpointer's not that waterproof, so I'm gonna have to come back and hopefully find the spot again. But silver on the silver field. Just had a little Saints medallion or something out on a 12 signal. Very thin. Yeah, I wonder who that is. Yeah, interesting. Load signal 2223. A threepenny bit. 1943. Oh, that was unexpected on a 10 signal. A Jew's harp, or if you want to be politically correct, a Jaws harp. So, yeah. Doing, doing, doing. Doing, doing, doing. Ding, 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 ding. Can't do the exact noise. Something like that. Yeah, nice little thing. A little pistol shot. So there's hope yet for a hammered coin, who knows. This was a loud 19 signal, and I do believe that's George the Third. There's Britannia. In the autumn sunlight.